Hey beekeepers, making a quick update video from inside because outside is kind of crummy today. So there are 3 things to update you on. Well, 4. First, I hurt my pinky, right? So then another thing is that I've got all the video footage I need for the build-along videos. So it's just a matter of editing those together and grouping them. What I plan on doing is creating a separate video for each section, so to align with the build manual. So you've got one section for the stand, there'll be a video for the stand, and one section for the roof, there'll be a video for the roof. So that's how I'm planning on doing it. Look for those to start coming later this week. Depends on how much time I have. So that's coming. Second thing is, I know it's hard to believe, but I make mistakes. So I made a couple mistakes in the build manual. I've updated those, or I will be updating some more. And then in addition to that, we had a builder, Dawn, and I won't say last names, but Dawn put hinges on the roof. And I thought, well, I had apprehensions about doing that, but since she did it, I thought I'd try it too. And I like it better. So what I'm doing is updating the build manual to include the hinged option as our default. We'll still have the lift and shift option out there, but the hinges are going to be the default. So that's the second thing. And then the third thing is I've been running a secret experiment. You didn't know that, did you? So as you'll recall, or maybe you don't recall, last fall I screwed up. So I finished the inspection, I put the frame holders back together, and usually when I put the frame holders back together and I squeeze them back together, I check to make sure that the tops are all shifted and aligned as well. And in this case, I didn't do that, and 2 or 3 frames in, I don't remember, there's a little gap like that. And now that didn't affect us over the winter, right? Because you got the side insulation, and there was foil insulation over that and the insulator frame, so that little crack didn't matter. It was just, more air circulating out of the hive from a different spot rather than through the insulator frame. That way it was up and through. Anyway, so it didn't matter to the bees, but when I took the insulation off, then the bees are able to get out of there, and they turn that into an upper entrance. So back late March or early April, I was going to fix it. I had my hands on it to fix it. I was feeding the bees because it had been like 7 months without nectar. We had an early frost. Anyway, I was going to fix it. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't like things sitting around that need to be fixed, so I was going to fix it. And I didn't. And the reason I didn't is because I thought this is a good chance to run an experiment here. Up till now, I've been doing stuff with the hive, and I've done it in a way that's that I would do it, right? It's within a context of I'm trying to put the hive in a situation where it succeeds. I'm trying to make it the best that it can be. That's great. That's part of it. But the other part of that is, what happens if you put the hive in the hands of somebody who isn't me, who doesn't have a vested interest in seeing the hive succeed and is just kind of keeping bees in the hive, and the hive is just a tool, right? So they have a little crack in that top, and they kind of leave it. So what I thought is, well, let's do an experiment. I'll feed the bees and get them through to dandelions, but I'm not going to go into the hive and kind of rearrange it and do hive maintenance that I would normally do. I'm just going to let the bees go and see what they do in this hive if you just let them go. And it's been interesting because I'm not able to get in there, and it's driving me crazy. And I said it said to myself, I'm going to wait until they get down to that last frame in front of the door. And when they get there, then I'll go in and I'll fix everything. I've got swarm traps out and stuff because I actually assumed they would swarm, and they didn't, at least not yet. So I'm waiting to see first sunny day. They're building on that frame. So the first sunny day, I'm going to get into the hive, and here's a little teaser. There's something really incredibly interesting that they did that I can tell you that I know they did already, and maybe you can guess, and I'll do it like a YouTuber thing. Put your guess in the comments, or whatever. Anyway, a YouTuber thing. This is a reveal video. I'm going to reveal what they did. So looking forward to sharing that with you, hopefully later this week. So look for that video, and we'll see you later this week.